is fresh coffee.
Oh, okay.
If that foam doesn't appear, it's maybe because it's coffee that they already stored 1 year ago, 2 years ago. So that's the first sign that it's good coffee. Of the because that keep warm. This is coming. It's only one Ecuador, right? And look when hit Colombia, when get inside Colombia, look that it's spray tree.
Cheers.
The coffee tour began with some mandatory coffee tasting, and what a fantastic way to start.
This side, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Scoop is tiny, so you can fill it up.
We also learned the different ways of preparing coffee for various strengths and tastes. It was actually amazing to learn exactly what was involved in preparing a good cup of coffee.
With the other, yeah, like that. And put the timer.
So a guy from Italy, from a German.
So yeah, produced by a German, patented by an Italian, and produced in Japan.
Multicultural or what?
Oh yeah.
With the best coffee inside.
Yeah.
We're planting off.
But this is really to get your DNA.
Oh, I've missed the hole, sorry.
And these will grow into fresh beans.
Yeah.
So more beans will come off this. This is like the
So look the beans. Look the.
Oh yeah.
Can you
Oh,
see
actually
it?
looks like a coffee bean as well.
It's a coffee bean. It's
Yeah.
say this is it. So look at how comes, like pops up, you know, like goes up.
Wow.
So look, to show you better, look here, right?
Yep.
So look the root, right? So that one is the bean, the seed that you just put. So look, after 3 months, to take a lot. 3 months, the let's say that the seed is going to open, and it's going to appear the first flower.
Oh wow.
The people say that this is like a looks like lungs, or looks like a booty, or looks like a butterfly, or the
Yeah.
wings of a butterfly.
Yeah.
So there is a famous butterfly in Colombia that is called chapola. So the collectors of coffee are called chapoleros for male, chapoleros for females. So this is like 4 months, right? When you start getting the leaves. Guys, the flower is very important, because if the flower don't die or don't fall in a natural way, look, the bee pollinating there.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
If the flower don't fall in a natural way, it's not going to appear a bean. So let me explain you how it is that. Let's say that you have a kid in home that is going to come and take the flowers. If he takes the flower like that, it's not going to appear a bean. Or let's say that it's a storm, but that guarantee that they are going to have harvest.
From that
always.
plant to this
Because
takes 9
like,
months.
they were not planted at the
Literally
same time.
the birth of coffee beans. Okay, we're getting dressed up as
So chapolero and chapolera. Yeah.
and chapolera.
Yeah.
chapolero and chapolera.
But look, right? So you look more like, even more like a farmer.
I got a friend, guys. Are you gonna come and pick some coffee with us? Yeah.
I think he wants to join in, Joe.
Coffee boxes,
Yeah.
ready to get our coffee beans, and we are going up, up, up into the mountains. Check it out. Crazy. Oh my gosh, I feel so lucky right now. Hey, Sasha! Juan Carlo is risking his life for us right now.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow, he's got one.
Yes!
The colour
Amazing.
looks
Oh,
lovely.
it
Yeah.
smells so good.
Yeah, it smells a lot,
Smell
no?
it, yeah. So we're taking off the skin and putting it right back.
The flavors and the smell are not doing it justice, guys. But it's not something that you smell in the shop.
What are we putting it back?
We're putting it
Careful.
onto the floor because it's compost and it's going to act as a fertilizer, a natural fertilizer for the soil.
So it's
So-
like just a recycling, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially recycling everything that you eat, and even the skin will break down into compost.
Look at all that juice.
All the juice is coming out.
You missed our faces, guys. That was super sour. Tasty, right?
Guys, look, I
Juan Carlos was just telling us that the actual coffee pickers, they would fill this bucket here, which can hold up to 5 kg in the berries, and they would get paid how much, baby?
Well, they'd get 1,000 pesos for 1 kilo. So they'd be getting like $1.25 or £1 for each full bucket.
For this bucket.
So 20p is about 1,000 pesos. So, you know, 5 kilos,
They're
one
getting
bucket.
paid nothing basically, and what they have to come up through and all the work they have to do. It's crazy. If you come to Colombia, you have to do this coffee tour. Not just for the coffee, but, I mean the coffee is amazing so far, but for this trek alone, like going up into the mountains, into plantations where they do all the work, and hearing the history about it, and oh, it just feels amazing up here, guys. So lovely, and obviously the scenery. You keep seeing hummingbirds flying past. Oh, it's just beautiful. In our element right now. Loving this hat. So we've got the compost boxes here.
trust me, the farmers are.
Everything is chucked in here. All types of food that can be recycled.
Juan Carlos explained that after being washed, the beans are then fermented for 300 hours with no air, light or water. They are then dried out and the good beans are separated from the bad.
So they sell and
So these coffee beans, the darker ones, is actually the bad coffee beans, the ones that
maybe
have
the people that like it is because
insects
they really
inside
don't know what
them,
they are doing.
haven't grown well. This is actually what you're drinking when you're having instant coffee, guys. Okay, so it's basically the shit. Whereas this is the good stuff. Hasn't been spoiled. The best of the best. So after that whole process of going up into the mountains to collect the beans, to dry them out, to ferment them and then dry them, and we come into this room here, which is a roasting room.
And then what happens here, this is the roaster. So again, not like an official one, but they can use
Artisanal
one, yeah, it's a traditional method.
Yeah.
And they can use one of the buckets that we filled, one whole bucket at a time, and that takes roughly an hour. So that process can be long, obviously collecting a whole coffee load.
So once it goes through this,
It goes into
it
here.
goes to this massive pot here,
And
which
notice,
if you could smell it, you'd just be loving it right now. Some people don't want the beans themselves, they want obviously the grounded up powder. So it's put into this
like a
contraption
machadilla, yeah,
here. What's it called?
like a maculator.
So something that would mash up like meat, right?
Yeah, as you can see, the blade is quite spread out, so it doesn't make the coffee super fine. As you can see, it's not super
That will
fine.
come out here.
It's a bit granular.
Then you come over to here, put it into this bag, weigh it however much is wanted.
And then this is the sealer.
So this would
bag
seal the
sealed.
bag,
Yeah, heats it up and seals it.
ready to go to the shop.
Yeah.
But obviously when we go to the shop and we just see this bag. We don't know about this whole process that happens.
It's mind blowing
It's
the
nuts.
amount that goes
It's
into
nuts.
this. I think, guys, you really need to understand there's a lot involved.
No
There's a lot
more,
of things.
no more instant coffee.
Either, yeah.
One, it's not good for you, and two, it's shit. Compared to the good stuff. If you could smell these smells right now and see the process that it has to go through.
The smell that we're
Oh my God.
experiencing right now, if you ever get the chance to do something like this, you have to. We're smelling coffee and chocolate and honey and nuts. It's fantastic.
The coffee tour is a definite must in Medellin. This was such an unforgettable experience. Juan Carlos was passionate and fantastic. He taught us so much. The scenery was also epic, and we even got to eat a traditional meal all together, which was delicious. This was a true Colombian cultural experience which we will never forget. Thank you for watching, guys. We really appreciate your support. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.